Dear little one, now, dear Augie, 25th February 2005, I remember distinctly. Babuji walked up to me, the 11-year-old me, and handed me a gooey little mush of a baby. That day, I made a promise. I made a promise to myself and I made a promise to you that no matter what, nobody or nothing can ever hurt you. I am going to protect you. I would even put the towel around my neck and transform into a superhero. Well, at least in your eyes. I would spend hours together watching over you, sitting right next to you, playing with you. And when the summer vacations got over and I was supposed to go to school, how I dreaded spending those few hours away from you. And this separation anxiety, by the way, almost made me try fitting you into the school bag just so that I could carry you along with me. Each of your milestones, your firsts, your first cry, your first words, your first steps, everything was a celebration to me, and how I derived the purest form of vicarious pleasure out of it. Being a second parent to you, 11 years apart, I almost always spent my time second-guessing the rights and wrongs and the do's and don'ts being projected to you. But things changed, Augie. I got consumed in my own problems and I got busy with the hustle-bustle of the adult life. Missing your performances, your shows, your games became routine. But you would always forgive me, even before I'd realize it was my mistake. I remember each time I left house for tuitions, get-togethers, or even college, you'd crane your neck and look at me with the purest emotion of missing someone in your eyes. And whenever I'd return, you'd have the shiniest smile on your face, Augie. And by the way, you'd always wait for me to return home, even if it was way past your bedtime. Even after Ma scolding you a zillion times for you to go off to sleep on time. Just so that you could share a few words with me. Just so that we could share the day-long banters, the day-long adventures, and just so that I could read the bedtime stories to you. Because that, according to you, was your favorite part of the day. I remember, whenever Ma and Babuji scolded me, you stood right next to me, holding my hand tight in complete solidarity, wondering what could they possibly find wrong in your superhero. Superhero? Yes, that was me for you. And superheroes don't goof up. I remember the snot and the blotchy eyes could trick the world. But you would know that it's not the cold, and that I've cried. Your Christmas wishes, your 3 Christmas wishes would almost always have my name in it. I remember I would often take my frustration, my anger out on you, but you would never give up on me. You always saw the worst of me, but you believed the best in me. You'd often walk up and casually ask, Daddy, tum theek to ho na? Sab theek to hai na? I remember how much you cared for me at every single step of my way. But Augie, I'm afraid I'm not the superhero I promised I'd be. I'm afraid my superpowers failed me and I tripped on my own cape. Is it too late to ask for some sibling time together? Because turns out you are the one with the superpowers. You are the one who's going to save me. Can we still paint some unicorns together? Can we still silly dance a little while longer? Will you believe me when I say that you were, are, and shall always be my Nobita, and that I shall always be your Doraemon? Will you? It's really funny that I find it so much easier to tell 100 people, 100 strangers how much I love you. But I don't remember the last time I told this to you. Love, Daddy.